Hello, welcome to Nebula Vaping. I'm Francisco. We want to talk about a couple new products that we're going to be having in our shop and on our web store soon from Joyetech. Just a quick reminder, this is the NB350 box, which there is like 5 left on the web store. If you're a shop owner or someone that usually has people over at your house, these are like the best thing ever. You take any 510 tank, you screw it on, plug it in, and you basically have a permanent e-hookah type setup. I've got the Aspire Atlantis on here, which these will be on our web store and in our store. Hopefully by the end of the week, we'll make another separate video about those when they get here. Replaceable coil, 0.5 ohm, decent juice capacity, and it makes crazy clouds. Enough about that. Let's get to why we're here. We just got our package in the mail for these, and I've been really excited about this since I got mine. It's the Joyetech e-grip. So it's this little device. This is the atomizer tank battery all in one. It's variable wattage. It goes, I believe, from 5 to 20 watts by this adjustable little dial here. This is my personal one that I've been using for about 2 weeks now. We like to test all the products before we actually order them to make sure that they're actually good. We don't sell anything that we haven't personally used for a while. So this is the e-grip. It's going to come in a couple of different finishes. This is the silver one, which is the one that I own. There's also a black, which is a nice matte black. It almost has like a rubbery feel to it. It's nice. It's really non-slip. Same features, just different finish. So that's the black one. And it also comes one of the colors. The other colors we're going to carry is a wood. Again, it's kind of a matte wood. Almost has a rubberized feel to it as well. It's a beautiful finish. It's kind of hard to see probably in the camera, but it's just a really nice faux wood. It's not real wood, obviously, but it looks the part, and it looks really good with these like polished accents and all this like nice little bling on it, I guess you could call it. I think this is the best looking of the three, and I'll probably end up having to pick one up for myself. So let's just walk you through what this actually is. So you've got your drip tip, which I replaced the drip tip on mine. That's the nice thing about this. You can put whatever drip tip you want. So I've got a slightly different drip tip. The standard one is one of those, which is slightly longer, which is nice because then you don't have it so close to your face. But this is one of my favorite drip tips, so it's just the one I put on there. There's your window showing how much liquid's actually in the tank. It holds a lot. I'm not 100% sure how much it is. I'm thinking somewhere in the area of 3.5 milliliters, which for a device like this is a lot of juice. Here at the bottom, you've got the airflow control, which actually is adjustable airflow, the micro USB port, which does all of the charging, and this is where the coil is. To fill it, here on the side, there's this little door, opens up, there's a hole there for the juice to go in, and another hole for the air to come out, so it'll actually, fill efficiently. Here you've got the fire button with a little LED illumination. That light there tells you how much battery you have left. In the manual it describes how to tell how much battery's left. And then this knob that adjusts the wattage. It'll go all the way up to 20 watts. It auto figures out what that is based on the coil that's in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the coil package on this one. So what the kit comes with is one of these mods, one drip tip. It comes with your warranty card, the little user's manual, which has a bunch of cool little tips and tricks. It comes with 2 coils, one already in the unit and one spare. Comes with this little key, which I'll show you what this is for in a minute. Comes with a 1 amp USB wall adapter, and it comes with this USB charging cable. Now, I haven't seen a USB charging cable that looks as nice as this, and it's kind of a weird thing to focus on, but it's really thick, it looks really industrial. It's just, I don't know, compared to most other USB charging cables you get with these types of devices, this is definitely very, very nice. So good job to Joyetech for including a proper cable, which looks like it should be able to carry the 1 amp of current that it charges at. So the little tool, you can use it, it has a little Phillips driver at the end. You can use it to adjust the airflow with this little screw, which just pushes the screw in and out of the airflow. like the path of air there. So the more you screw it in, the tighter the draw gets, and the more you bring it out, the looser the draw gets. I like mine somewhere in the middle. I like kind of a harder draw on a device like this. I just think it gives me a little bit more flavor, and it prevents the coil from ever getting dry. Moving on to the coil, you use the same little tool, you put it sideways like this, and you can actually unscrew this cap here. And this is where the coil lives. So if you have to change your coil, this is how you do it. You unscrew the cap and you pull it out, and there's your coil. The coil just screws into this base here, like so, and that's pretty much it. Screw a coil in when it's time to change them out. These are 1.5 ohm dual coil coils, and it just pops back in there, and this just gets tightened. Make sure this is nice and snug. One of the really cool things that is probably my favorite feature about this hasn't actually been released yet. They're going to be releasing, we should have them hopefully within the next 2 weeks, a replacement bottom insert that's actually has a rebuildable deck. So if you don't want to use the replacement coils and you know how to build a coil, you can buy this deck. It'll be, I think, $14 or $15. Build your own coil, use your own wicking material, throw it in there. As long as it's above, I think it's 0.8 or 0.9 ohm, it'll fire up to 20 watts. So let's go ahead and take a couple drags off this one. I've used this coil, it's probably been in there for a week now, and it still seems to be holding up. It's set about halfway, about halfway is what it's set at right now, so about 10 watts. Produces pretty good vapor. Really though, the flavor that comes through it is very nice. I don't know what it is about it. It's a little on the cool side, which I think for certain flavors works really well. It's definitely not a warm vape like you'd get out of a Genesis or anything like that. It's on the cool side, and it just hits nicely. Let's turn it up a little bit more. I think for a device like this, that's pretty good performance. Once the rebuildable kind of insert comes out, it should be amazing to use because you can use your own wire, use organic cotton, and it'll be really cheap to run that way. To charge it, you just plug it into micro USB, and that's pretty much all you need to ever do. Replace the coil, fill it with juice, charge it. That's it. There's no fiddling with anything. It's all nice and compact. Fits in a jacket pocket really easily. It has a really good weight. It feels almost like a slightly larger Zippo, which is kind of cool. This one is filled with Loco spoonfuls, which if you haven't tried this yet, you have to. It's a cinnamon toast cereal with strawberry milk, which sounds crazy, but it is delicious. This is also available on our web store or in store. Really, really good stuff. What I was running in there before was some of our liquid Nebula Big Dipper, which is horchata, which if you're familiar with Mexican food places, you can get an horchata. It's like a creamy, like a milk drink. It's like really heavy with cinnamon and just kind of sweet. It's really nice. So that's what I've been running in here. It loves those kinds of flavors because you can adjust the airflow to make it warmer than it would be, if it were all the way open. And those two flavors really like that kind of stuff. So if you have any questions or comments, send us a message, info@nebulavaping.com. You can send us pictures of your e-grip on our Instagram account, which is Nebula Vaping, or our Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/nebulavapingaz. Thanks for watching.